Got a fire for a heart, I'm not scared of the dark. You never seen it look so easy. Got a river for the soul, and baby you're a boat. Baby you're my only reason. If I didn't have you there would be nothing left. A shell of a man who could never be his best. If I didn't have you would never see the sun. You taught me how to be someone, yeah. All my life you stood by me, but no one else was ever behind me.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Knight of Justice, and we're back at it again with another debunk. So, and we have my good old buddy here, Skinny. Say hello, Skinny.
Yo, what's up? What's up, guys?
We got Cyberblader.
Hey.
We got LaFlame. Hey, LaFlame. I know you're here. Oh.
Yeah, he's here.
He's here. Well, they're just spectating.
He's just mute.
Oh, there's Carnifex too. He's just spectating.
I have to remain on mute for.
But anyway, it was about time. I got this brought up in my comment section. Pretty recently, DanCo did another video on the Wally West Flash versus the Runner from Marvel. When I was on YouTube that day, and I saw that, I'm like, okay. I mean, what could go wrong in this? He's always going to say the Flash wins, right? Come on. But I watched the video, and woo! Let's get into it. Let's just get into this. So first off, he just go with a lot of things that limit the Flash, like him being a human matters in this debate against a person that he believes is on his level. So I don't understand why that even matters at the point, why being a human would limit himself. He pretty much doesn't understand the new speed meta, like the way we use in debates. Well, we have infinite speed, inaccessible speed, immeasurable speed, and irrelevant speed. He just using like the normie, like usually what we do with massively faster than light. Below that, Mach, like sound, speed of sound, etc. Using those terms, but he brings up feats that of Wally West that you can't calculate. So let's just go into that and explain why the Flash would just pretty much blitz the Runner in every way, shape, and form. Kenny?
Wait, is this Barry Allen or Wally West?
It's Wally West.
Oh, hell yeah. What do you say? Oh boy. I'm about to debunk all this right now. For all the viewers at home, I hope you guys have taken your medication today. Like I would suggest putting on a hazard. Yeah. Are we doing it right now? Yeah.
Yes.
I bet. Come on, I'm going to debunk all these points. But here's what's good with the readers or the listeners. Like, wear your hazard suits. Like, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. Like, we were all crying. Did he say the special guest or no? Yeah, you're late, Chief. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm LaFlame. Let's do this.
But, anyway, the way he sells the Runner, right? He says, oh, he's an elder of the universe, etc., etc. He lived for billions of years, going to the origin. He explains, he does a somewhat where he scales. He said he scales off a Silver Surfer who has shown, like, star-level feats, which is true, but that's a low ball for Surfer. Surfer is consistently solar system to galaxy. If you watch my video on Surfer, you would pretty much know. But I'm going to explain why he's that powerful just a little bit. He finally gets Unilord, redirect Unilord energy, destroy the solar system, boom, solar system feat right there. In Infinity Gauntlet era, when Thanos fought the Abstracts, their star systems were being destroyed in the process, and the shockwaves were destroying these star systems, right? And Surfer tanked the initial blast along with Adam Warlock, and boom, Surfer tanked this with no shields and off guard. So that's multi-solar right there, right? And during Secret Wars, upcoming Secret Wars, Dr. Doom stole Surfer's powers, and Surfer stated if his powers misused, it can destroy the entire galaxy. Surfer got more feats that can scale him higher, but he's consistently solar system to galaxy level. And the Runner was able to pretty much bitch smack Surfer and blitz him, right? So he would easily scale to Surfer being galaxy level. If you want to say multi-galaxy, you could try that, but there's not many good feats for the runner to say, so we have to go base them off what Surfer has shown during that time. So like multi-solar galaxy, right? He's just a high level of Herald tier for Elder of the Universe. For speed, yeah, he's massively faster than light, but like I said, there's better terms to calc this, right? So, infinite speed is when you move an infinite distance in finite time, right? Inaccessible speed is when you're able to move when time is at 0, or in a void where there is no time. Time is frozen. Immeasurable speed is when linear time has no jurisdiction over you. You're not bound by linear time, or you're able to move back and forth through time with your speed. Irrelevant speed is when you're above the concept of time, the concept of speed itself. Speed is irrelevant to you. So this will apply to like 1A beings or outer versal beings. So for the runner, he would have a high grade of immeasurable speed. Well, Surfer has shown baseline measurables, is able to travel back and forth through time. But since runner is able to blitz him, right? The runner will be on a higher level of immeasurable speed off of Surfer. So he's immeasurable. But the Flash, the Flash is just skinny getting the Flash.
Oh, alright. Let me do it, bro. No, sit down. The Flash is my guy. Look, I'm a runner IRL, alright? This is personal. Alright, so here's what's good with Wally West, right? I got some statements here that I'm gonna read to y'all in a second, but one of his main feats back in the day that people like to use was his infinite mass punch, where he was able to clock the anti-monitor, which is a really good feat. No, but going even farther, some of his own best feats would include him racing against Barry Allen and moving so fast that Rebirth Superman couldn't catch up to him. In fact, he states, and I quote, "They're going too fast." And in the most recent comics, in Heroes in Crisis, this actually came out like last week, I believe, Wally West was able to go forward in time and kill himself due to some events that were going on. I'm not going to spoil the comic because it's really good, but he was able to go forward in time, which is already immeasurable, as Mephisto had stated. But going off even better, right? As I stated, he's capable of... But let's just be really generous and say he matches the Flash. He's actually faster. There's several guys' statements showing that he's faster. But for things for Barry Allen, right, you've got feats like being capable of running through the Source. Now, the Source is extremely high outer versal, or 1A, as Mephisto called it. And for long story short, God Sphere is baseline outer versal. Limbo views it as fiction. Monitor Sphere transcends that. And then finally you get to the Source. And the Flash ran through that thing. Other feats that Barry Allen has includes running the literal concept of death. Y'all remember that. That's going to be a key point in the debunk. Outrunning the literal embody of death itself. And popping Darkseid. And another really good feat that I like is a statement he has. He says, and I quote, he says, "I can perceive events that last for less than an attosecond." If you guys don't know what an attosecond is, essentially, if you were able to perceive that, the speed of light would appear frozen to you. The human brain is physically incapable of quantifying what an attosecond is. And Flash says this thing, he views it as slow. Alright? So, even if you want to lowball and say that they're comparable, that is still extremely high outer versal. That Wally West and Barry Allen are absolute beasts. So yeah, that's a very brief overview of Wally West, matching a guy who runs through the Source, outruns death, makes Superman cry, and viewing attoseconds as slow.
So, with the God Spirit, right? For those who don't know, the God Spirit is basically an archetypal platonic realm, right? And the gods within it, the new gods, are said to be living ideas They are all platonic concepts, right? And a platonic concept is a concept that encompasses all forms of that concept, all forms. Going off of Plato's theory of forms. So, the platonic concept of a chair would encompass all forms of that chair, and so on and so forth. So, and since the source is like massively transcends the God sphere, the Flash, Barry Allen in himself, since he's able to run to the source, he will be high and out reversal going off of that. And since Wally West is said to be faster than Barry, well, y'all can do the math.
Very high 1A. Casually, by the way. Well, maybe not casually, but certainly a feat that is reoccurring, shall we say.
So, Wally West will easily have high levels of immeasurable speed, and he will also have like a high levels of irrelevant speed, since speed is irrelevant to him. And going off of Flash's abilities, he said that majority of Flash's abilities would not work on the runner.
I'm pretty sure he would blink, and he would. Yeah.
So, like, many Speed Force abilities, like, Flash can, like, merge someone to a timeline like he did against, the Reverse Flash. Or he can, like, get rid of your speed, drain your speed, vibrate through you, mess with your molecules, and so on and so forth. So, what Barry really needs to do... Oh, you also got out reversal BFR.
Oh, yeah. To give y'all an extent of just how overpowered this BFR is, if you guys don't know who Superboy Prime is a very scary individual who decided to retcon punch the verse. He also made Mr. Mixie cry, and I mean, he beat that dude up for his lunch money. This guy was so strong, everyone was terrified of him. And yet, here come the Flashes. These are the only guys that can actually affect this guy. This guy saw them coming, and he knew they were like the only things that were major threats to him. And their BFR was so strong. They grabbed him. They were pulling him in, and he was freaking out. This is the same guy again who made Mixie cry.
He escaped.
Yeah, and then he escaped. But their BFR is.
Oh boy.
He also said that stealing the runner's speed wouldn't help. Like, if he froze the runner, it wouldn't help.
I don't think there's anything it can do. I mean, seriously.
Well, let's use that logic, right? Say if he did steal the runner's speed, right? The runner's motionless. You can't do shit, right? So, what Flash could also do is just BFR him.
Yeah, really though. I mean, yeah.
Boom. There. Flash wins. That's one way. He said that the runner could use he can manipulate his emotions, which he's not fast enough to react to the Flash, because we already proved that, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah, this guy would appear frozen to, like, he would actually appear frozen to the Flash. If this guy's messing with people who can view out of seconds as slow, and this guy's, like, immeasurable, he views immeasurable beings as nothing. He's so high up reversal, meaning he is so high into irrelevant speed. It wouldn't work. He blitzed Darkseid, who was blitzing New Gods. He would view him as literal, as just a dude standing still. He'd get off an infinite amount of punches before he could do anything.
And there's not really the runner could also do physically, since the Flash could become intangible. So yeah, the runner doesn't have anything up his sleeves that could help in the fight against the Flash. I don't understand why there was so much downplay in this video. Didn't even DanCo doesn't even understand the cosmology of DC that would even scale the Flash's speed. He doesn't even know about hyper time. I don't think he even understands about that.
Yeah, they were able to run through hyper time, which is basically time that transcends time for them. I mean, that's really what it is.
I thought it was.
It's basically just time that transcends time. Yeah.
Oh, get this right. I watched his top 10 strongest DC heroes, right? He had Flash at number 1. He had Martian Manhunter, Superman below him, right? So in the video, you can use his logic instead of running solos everyone on that DC list. including Dr. Manhattan.
Right. I got one more thing for Wally West.
What you got?
Alright, if we were being generous and said like he had immeasurable speed, he still outclasses him in strength because he was able to crack and bust the Antiminder's fucking armor.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Universal threat.
Yeah, he used the freaking infinite mass punch. Everyone is struggling against this dude, even the Spectre. And then here comes Wally West, pops this dude. Oh that's another thing. Like, Mephisto scaled him to it. Like, let's just be really generous and use what Mephisto said, say multi-galaxy. That's a one-shot. Like, that's nothing. Even if it's speed equalized, let's say they're both the same speed, it's a one-shot. Like, this is such a mismatch. And the BFR really seals it for me. Like, that's what I really see messing with BFR more than anything. If that's enough to make Superboy Prime sweat, who beat up Mixie, yeah, that BFR it's over. It's really done. There's nothing you can do against that.
I mean, it's like he said, the runner doesn't have any feats, like any good showings to show he has any good hack. That's the thing. He's using basically a featless character.
He's like vaguely above Surf, which you gotta do better than that, Chief.
Yeah,
Like-
and don't forget, right? Whenever we interpret fictional power scaling as a medium, we'd have to do, say, the mean, medium, mounted range. In this case, Flash would consistently be above the opposition. He'd be casually immeasurable. Not to mention, he'd have more than enough hacks to use. Just literally whip out that.
That's like a really good point. That's a really good point. Shouts out to Fallen.
Because he said that, he also said that that runner is above Surfer, which, I mean, during that time I would agree, right? But I can like put the Surfer above the runner like casually, easily, but that's another day. But anyway, yeah, DanCo just needs to really update his information. Need to look more into the DC's cosmology, understand about the 1A stuff. Maybe reading the Plato's theory.
Oh, that'd be good.
That would help him out a lot.
So
I mean, I would like to get him in here and talk to him about his about the DC and Marvel scaling, because some of his videos are kind of atrocious. But
Nice.
there's something else you probably should go over too. Actually,
What's that?
the writing staff at DC are generally college students or above bare minimum. So the staff at DC wouldn't just say use Platonic theory and then not just say anything about it, right? Matter of fact, at least half the staff working for DC are philosophy majors, and a few are PhD students. Actually.
Yeah, DC follows Plato's theory. So
they would know how strong their verse would be, and they can make it as powerful as they want simply just from using the laws of logic to interpret the scaling. Which means they can do whatever they want for Flash, which means DanCo can't really downplay the verse. So,
really,
yeah.
The ops plus like Wally West is so much more versatility. He's got BFR and blitzing, as we already said. We've got paralysis.
Too.
We got paralysis at bare minimum. We've got conceptual erasure and body death.
oh shit, I forgot. This nigga also said that fucking Hulk and Thor are not faster than light, massively faster than light.
Oh my.
Yeah, so there is like a few things for that actually. When unironically, the fucking MCU movie has like inaccessible Thor and shit. Well,
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I should say this. There's an MFTL feed.
Alright. So, here's something that's not really much of a spoiler, right? So, with the way that
Oh, you better be really
he's
careful.
like logic alone, Thanos and Co, who are bound by time in the MCU, would slap both of the characters he's using.
Wait, Wally West? Hold on now.
By DanCo's logic.
Yeah.
With as much as he downplayed him to.
It's sad when the MCU character slaps a DC character.
Yeah,
It really
so.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to keep this. By the way, I'll be dropping a video with Bucky on new Thanos versus the Fallen, like later on, probably like on tomorrow or Monday. Depends if we think it's a good time to drop the vid. So, Anyway.
But anyway, like we said, the Flash just pretty much outclasses the runner in every way, shape, or form. And yeah, it's not even really a fair fight, to be honest. If anything, the runner is the fucking human and the Flash is the god.
It's not even that. The Flash is the god and the dude is a frozen piece of light.
How high did he scale Flash to?
Oh god.
Vastly faster than light. If like light speed.
What?
Alright. That would theoretically be impossible if he's like multi-galaxy, because to travel across the entire universe, you have to be capable of interstellar travel speeds, which interstellar travel speeds is about million to billions, about trillions of times faster than light. And then not to mention, we taken into account the cosmology of the verse, which is bigger than that of our own reality. So that would mean Flash is easily billions of times faster than light, if not above that, just on pure logic alone.
Yeah, I mentioned the speed tiering. Since DanCo doesn't even use the new speed meter we use. That would help him a lot in this fucking videos. But either way, it's pretty much, this video was pretty much a waste for him to actually do a video on Flash versus the runner. It would have been like more fun to do the runner versus someone else instead of Flash. But either way, that's been the video for today. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, also comment down below. Thank my good friends for joining me on this good, lovely debunk, like we always do.
See ya, guys.
And we will definitely see you guys next time. Peace.
Deuces.